Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to our virtual holiday show with Riviera Holidays. Shortly, I'll be handing you over to Georgina, the Sales Development Manager for Riviera Holidays, who will be covering their fantastic range of products. As I'm sure some of you already know, we at Lincolnshire Co-op Travel have been looking after our members for over 150 years. We're a successful local business who reinvest our profits locally. As we are not owned by a tour operator, we are 100% independent and are able to offer you the right holiday, whether it be a European river cruise or something a bit further afield. We also support local charities. This means that when you shop with us, we give back to the local community. Finally, before I hand over to Georgina, you'll be able to see your local branches listed on the screen. Details of these can be found at www.lincolnshire.coop/travel. At the end of this session, we will be having a quick Q&A to answer some of your questions. So without further ado, I'll hand you over to Georgina. Thank you.
Hi everybody, my name's Georgina. Thank you so much for joining us today to hear all about our fantastic river cruise product. So I'm going to talk you through in detail what we have to offer with our river cruises, but more specifically what our actual ships have to offer for yourselves. So just in terms of river cruising with us then, so what we include on our ships is first of all, and most importantly, because I love my food when I'm on holiday, is the dining. So with us, you've got your breakfast, your lunch and your evening meal all included. And we also offer snacks throughout your duration of your stay as well. Things like afternoon tea is included complimentary. And as well, another important factor is your excursions. So with Riviera Travel, any holiday you take with us, we include all of your tours and excursions and the cost of your holiday. Now, this is something that can be quite a costly extra when you're booking your holidays. So with us, you don't need to worry about that. We include everything. So what you see in our brochures on our websites is all included, whether it be a walking tour, excursion to go and see a certain tourist attraction, anything like that. All of your expert guides and your tour managers are all there for you as well. We also offer on board complimentary tea and coffee. So with this, it is available in your cabins. So as soon as you wake up in the morning, you can make yourself that first cup of tea, cup of coffee, whatever you fancy. And this is also available to you throughout the ship as well. So if you're in one of the public areas, whether it be in the restaurant or in the lounge area, this is all included for you complimentary. We also include water as well. So when you arrive into your cabins, you actually get a branded Riviera Travel water bottle. Now that is yours to keep throughout the duration of your cruise, and you can also take it home with you as well as a little souvenir. Now with that, you can fill that up at our water stations, but also the water in your cabins is spring water as well. So it couldn't be easier. You don't even need to leave your cabin in order to do that. We also offer complimentary Wi-Fi. Now that's available for you throughout your ships, so in your cabins, in the public areas as well. And all of our crew on board are available 24/7. All of our crew, our tour guides are all English speaking as well. So just to take a closer look then at the different cabins that we have available on our ships. So the first cabin we're going to look at is our lower deck cabin. Now this is the leading price on all of our cruise ships. Now with this particular cabin, as you can see, we don't have that balcony area, but we do always have in all of our cabins, you will have at least a window in there as well. So you've always got that natural daylight coming through. Now with this cabin, in terms of facilities, as I've already mentioned, you've got your tea and coffee complimentary. We do have a fridge in all of the cabins as well. You have a safe hairdryer, your air conditioning. Again, you've got your Wi-Fi. We offer breakfast room service complimentary as well. And also we include the toiletries for you as well. Now the toiletries we use on board our ships is Crabtree and Evelyn. If any of you have used those products before, you know how absolutely beautiful they are as well. So we do offer a few different upgrades as well on our river cruise ship. So the first upgraded cabin that we have is the French balcony cabin. Now, as you can see from the image here, I mean, the cabins are all absolutely beautiful, but having one of these cabins gives you your French balcony window. So obviously these doors actually slide open. So as you can see, the views are absolutely stunning. So if it's your first time river cruise, I would definitely recommend that you go for one of these cabins, because honestly, it's absolutely amazing. And we do offer 2 other upgrades as well on our ships, which is the Superior Suite. Now with the Superior Suite, as you can see, this is slightly larger in size, 247 square feet. Got all the same facilities as mentioned before, but one of the things that our customers particularly love about this cabin is the fact that the bed's actually angled and it faces out onto your balcony windows. So it's a really, really nice touch on that one. And then finally, our highest category cabin is the Deluxe Balcony Suite. Now, I feel like the image on this one absolutely speaks for itself. It's absolutely stunning. And one of the great things with this one is you've actually got that outdoor balcony area as well. So if that's something that is quite important to you, we can still offer that on our ships. Even though obviously they are on a smaller scale to your ocean cruising, we can still offer that for you. Now, this particular cabin is 269 square feet, but as with this Superior Suite as well, they're very limited on all the ships. So if this is something you're interested in, do make sure you book sooner rather than later because they are very, very limited. So just to take a closer look then at the different facilities that we have available on board our ships. So first of all is the panoramic lounge. Now, as you can see in here, it's a big lounge area, got all your windows all around the outside. So it's an amazing way to sort of enjoy your time on the ship, just taking in all the different views as well. Now in here, we operate on table service. So any of your tea and coffee in here, as mentioned before, is complimentary. In the evening, customers will find themselves here pre-dinner and also after dinner, enjoying a few drinks, a bit of light entertainment. And this is also where we serve afternoon tea. And as I've already mentioned, we serve that every day on board the ship, and that is also complimentary. And then we have our sun decks. So obviously, as you can see, they're very, very well kitted out with all your sun lounges. We do have a plunge pool available on here as well. So there's loads of different things for you to do during the day, although usually you're out and about on the excursions. But one of the great things with our itineraries, there's a real nice mixture of being out and about, seeing your destination, but you also get that downtime on the ships as well. And all of our ships are 5-star, so you still feel as though you're getting that luxury relaxing holiday as well as being able to see all the different sites. All of our ships also come equipped with a hair salon, so if you do fancy treating yourself whilst you're on board the ship, these are available across all the different ships. Obviously you just need to get your appointment booked in there. Exactly the same with the spa, so if you do fancy treating yourself to a nice massage or something whilst you're away as well, we do have these facilities available across all the ships as well. And then something else that we offer, and this is available on all of the ships bar the 2 Duro ships, is complimentary bags on board. Now, this is something that's really popular with our customers. So if you do fancy taking a bike off the ship and going for a cycle around your destination, just speak to your cruise concierge on board and they will arrange that for you, and there's no charge to do that either. And then we have our fitness room. Now, I know a fitness room isn't necessarily everyone's cup of tea whilst they're on holiday, but if this is something that you do fancy doing whilst you're away, or if you've overindulged a little bit too much in the food, then feel free to pack your trainers, and obviously this facility is available to you whilst you're away as well. And then we have our restaurants on board the ship as well. So as you can see, absolutely beautiful. Now in here, you've got your buffet. There's buffet breakfast. Well, it's usually buffet, but at the moment it is all going to be a la carte service in there. And also you've got your lunch in here, your evening meal. So everything in your restaurants is going to be table service as well. But the chefs on board are absolutely fantastic. Any dietary requirements that you may have, they're more than able to cater for that. Obviously, just let us know prior to travelling so we can sort that out for you. And then on a lot of our ships, we do also have a second restaurant on board, which is great because sometimes dining in the same restaurant every night is great a mixture of the food that there is. Sometimes it is quite nice to have a change of scenery. With the bistro, this is situated at the back of the ship as well, so it's actually a lovely way to enjoy the evening because as you can see, you've got your windows around the back, so the views are absolutely beautiful. Now with the bistro, the menu does stay the same in here, but there is very, very limited seating, but it's just quite a nice way to sort of change up your dining experience whilst you're on board the ship. And this is available, and we offer an early riser breakfast in here, and we do also offer lunch and your evening meal as well. And then, as I've mentioned previously, we do offer a complimentary breakfast room service on board all the ships as well. Now, this is only available on the continental selection, but it's really, really easy. All you need to do is you select what it is that you would like delivering to the cabin and the time that you would like it bringing to the cabin the following morning. And literally, you just pop it on the outside of the door handle the night before, and literally the crew will sort the rest out for you. So it's an absolutely fantastic way to start the day, especially if you've got one of those French balcony cabins. Absolutely beautiful. And then something we get asked about ever such a lot, I think it's natural with cruising, is gratuities. Now with us, we are a British company, so we don't automatically include gratuities. So what we do is when you're on our ships, if you wish to leave a tip at the end of your stay, we pop an envelope in the cabin. Now it's completely your choice whether or not you decide to do that. What I will say is the service on board the ships is absolutely outstanding. So I'm sure whilst you're on board, you would feel as though you want to leave that tip, but there's absolutely no pressure, and it is completely your choice whether or not you'd like to do that. And then something else we get asked about a lot as well is drinks on board the ship. So as you know, you've got your water, your tea and coffee included as standard. Your juices and breakfast are also included. However, your soft drinks and your alcoholic drinks are chargeable. Now, just to give you a little bit of an idea, a glass of house white wine on board our ships is around about €3 a glass. So just in terms of pricing, the drinks are very, very reasonably priced on board. However, I know a lot of people like to sort of know they've got these sort of things sorted out prior to travelling. So with us, a 7-night cruise, a drinks package would be £109 per person. Now that drinks package is applicable during meal times, and that includes your wine, your beer and your soft drinks. So if you were still to purchase drinks in the lounge area, they would still be chargeable, so just bear that in mind. Something we do on board as well is we do things like happy hours, or we have like a cocktail of the day as well. So there's always loads of great prices, great deals that you can get whilst you're on board as well. And then something that we've actually introduced, which is brand new for 2021, is our Riviera Plus. Now, I don't know if any of you have travelled with us before, but obviously we have the French balcony cabins, and they're situated on the middle deck and also the upper deck. Now, a lot of customers tend to ask what the difference is between staying in the cabins between the middle and the upper deck. And up until this point, there hasn't really been much of a difference, other than obviously the difference in the deck. Now, we've introduced this, so basically the customers staying on the upper deck and in the upgraded cabins, basically you will then be entitled to some additional extras with ourselves. So that basically includes you get a smartphone. Now with that smartphone, you can use that to call back home, send text messages, you can use it for the internet, the data, and that's available for you to use on board the ships, but you can also take that off the ships with you as well. So when you're out and about in the daytime enjoying your excursions, you can take that phone with you as well, so you can still contact home as well if you wish to. We also offer upgraded products in these cabins, so we use L'Occitane, which again, absolutely gorgeous products. You also get a bottle of Prosecco on arrival, you get seasonal fruits throughout the cruise, and also we offer a complimentary drink every evening as well in the lounge area. So that is if you choose to upgrade to one of the upper deck cabins, or if you have a superior suite or one of the deluxe balcony suites. And then, as mentioned as well, all of our excursions are included, so it's a great addition, this is, and honestly it's such a, I suppose it's just great having all your excursions included, because you haven't sort of got a plan before what you're going to do, when you're going to do it. So with us, we just include everything for everyone on the ships as well. So one thing we do have now is in your cabins you get a headset. Now that is yours throughout the duration of the stay. Basically, your cruise director will tell you when you need your headset. So when we go out and do the different excursions, we break you up into smaller groups. So everyone has their own local tour guide, or so like your tour guide for that particular day or that particular excursion. So what you do is you tune into the channel that your tour guide is on, and basically whilst you're out and about, you've always got your tour guide in your ear. Now one thing I've found doing the excursions is there's so much to take in around you, so many beautiful sights, you're trying to listen to everything your tour guide's telling you, so this way you can still take it all in without missing out on anything as well. And then, of course, really importantly, where we can actually take you on our river cruises. Now, we actually sail all the major rivers across Europe. So you've got the Danube in there. We do loads of different variations of the Rhine, the Douro as well. So there's so many different ones to choose from. I'm not going to go through every single itinerary with you because we'd be here for quite a while, but I have just picked out a few that I do just want to share with you. So first of all is the Blue Danube. Now the Blue Danube is our absolute #1 seller. You've got 3 of your major cities in there, so you've got Vienna, Budapest, Salzburg as well. We do offer an extension on this particular cruise, which is available on selected dates, and that's basically a 3-night Budapest extension. Now with your extensions with us, you still get your excursions included as well, so it's treated a bit like a 3-night tour add-on. So yeah, so you've still got your excursions included with that as well. So if you do fancy doing a bit of a stopover in Budapest as well, it'd be definitely worth a look at. And then we've got a brand new itinerary for next year, which is the Amsterdam, Cologne and the Best of Holland and Flanders. So with this one, it's brand new for next year. It's leading in at just £1,199 per person. So it's an absolute bargain. And then we've also got 2 Christmas market cruises, which I just wanted to share with you. These have recently gone on sale for 2021 and they are so popular. So first of all, we do the Danube's Imperial Cities and Yuletide markets. Now with this particular one, it's a 5-night river cruise. You've got all your meals included, all your excursions, and obviously all these visits to the Christmas markets, soaking up that Christmas atmosphere. It's a brilliant way to enjoy the markets. And then we also do the one on the Rhine as well, which is the Enchanted Rhine and Yuletide markets. Now this one's a 4-night cruise, but again, you've got your meals, your excursions, again, all your different visits to the market. So it's a great way to do it if you do fancy doing something like that for next year. And then I wanted to share with you as well, I think there's been a lot of uncertainty over travel at the moment, but one thing we are offering is our Reassuringly Riviera. Now this is flexibility, protection and happiness guaranteed. So basically with this, we are offering for all of our customers to change their bookings free of charge up to 45 days before travel, and that's applicable to all Riviera bookings. We are also offering as standard COVID cancellation protection, and then also is our happiness guarantee. So if you're not happy by day 2, we will bring you home with a full refund. So yeah, it's absolutely brilliant, that is. So we've got that on at the moment with all of our holidays. And then finally, we've got a lot of interest at the moment in 2022. I think everyone's sort of planning ahead because I think we've missed out on a lot this year. So yeah, if you are interested in 2022, we have got quite a big selection of our river cruises on sale. And we've got an amazing offer for you guys at the moment as well. So if you book a river cruise with us through the Lincolnshire Co-op branches at the moment, you can actually receive up to €200 per person onboard credit. Now this is applicable to 2021 and 2022 European river cruise sailings. Now it's for all sailings that are 7 nights or more. So if you book a 7-night river cruise, you get €100 per person, and a 14-night river cruise, you get a €200 per person. So it's absolutely amazing offer. We've also got, if you book within the next 7 days, exclusive to Lincolnshire Co-op on your 7-night river cruises for 2021, an extra €50 per person. So you actually would be looking for a couple, for 2 people, you would get €300 onboard credit for a week's river cruise. It's absolutely amazing offer. But like I say, that is exclusive to Lincolnshire Co-op at the moment as well. So thank you all so much for listening. I'm going to hand you back over to Paul now.
Oh, sorry, my microphone was muted there. Yeah, thank you, Georgina. That was fantastic and really interesting as always. We have had some questions come through from some of our customers, so I'm just going to share my screen with you now, and I hope you can hear that. Can you hear me, Georgina?
Yeah.
Yeah, lovely. So our first question is from Andrew in Lincoln. How has COVID-19 affected dining?
So it's a great question. Our dining policy has always been a free seating, free dining policy. Obviously, as it stands at the moment, that isn't going to be the case. So with that in mind, we're going to be doing reserved seating in the restaurants. So that'll be in the main restaurant and also in the bistro. And also the other biggest change is we've always offered a buffet breakfast. So going forward, that will be served a la carte. So you'll still have the same amazing choice in terms of what we have available usually on the buffet. So things like your bread baskets, your cold meats and cheeses, they will all be on the tables ready, your little jam jars, everything like that. But anything else, all of your freshly baked, all your freshly baked goods, all of your hot breakfast, that will be served off a menu. And so obviously the crew will be there to offer that for you. Same with the lunch. The lunch has always been a mixture of a la carte and also buffet, but moving forward that will be a la carte, and the evening meal's always been that way as well. So it's not a huge change, but we are doing everything that we can, obviously, to make sure that it is right for customers. So yeah, just a few changes. Yeah.
Lovely, thank you. I hope that answers your question, Andrew. And moving on from Jane in Long Sutton, how will you ensure social distancing on board?
So with the social distancing, we'll be obviously making changes within our public areas. So like the restaurants, the panoramic lounge area, these will all be set out so that obviously we can enable social distancing for our customers on board. Also with the excursions, will be really, really important. We'll actually be operating the excursion groups on a much smaller scale as well. So usually we'll sort of separate the crews out to maybe about 5 groups of customers. So obviously we'll break this down even further. We'll have more local guides available to make sure that obviously we can enable that. Same with the coaches as well.
Oh, fantastic. Thank you for that. And last but not least, from Linda in Sleaford, I'm a single traveller. What supplements do you charge for solo travellers?
So for solo travellers with river cruises, obviously all of our cruises are available to you. We do have cabins available actually without a solo supplement, which are on the lower deck. So on every single one of our river cruises, we have 6 cabins available on the lower deck where we don't charge a supplement. Obviously, these do book up very, very quickly because it's an absolutely amazing offer. So yeah, if that is something you're interested in, I would definitely jump on that. Obviously, if you did fancy an upgraded cabin, the supplement is usually around 50%. However, we do actually have a separate solo traveller collection for cruises. So if you would rather travel with other like-minded travellers, that might be a good option for you as well. Now with them particular cruises, there is no additional supplement on top of them as well. The price that you see for the solo traveller in the brochure on the website is exactly what you will pay for that cruise. So there's no hidden extras on that one as well. So it's a great way to travel for solos.
Oh, fantastic. That's really useful because those single supplements can be quite harsh. So finally then, the last thing from us is the winner of our £50 holiday voucher, and I'd like to say congratulations to Alan Dodes. We will be in touch with you shortly ourselves, so thank you and well done. And last but not least, if you are wanting any inquiries or to book anything with us today, you were sent a link for an inquiry form with your ticket. If you just fill that out, send it back to us and we'll get your local branch to get in contact with you. Thank you for joining and we'll hope to see you again soon.
Thanks, everybody.
Thank you.